I start this video, I have a quick infomercial. Ready, set, hey guys, do you guys want some free playmats that I personally customize myself? Like these playmats over here? All you guys gotta do is subscribe to my second channel called SamHamTV to enter into this contest. Type in the search bar, SamHamTV, hit the subscribe button and find the latest video. It should be called Welcome to SamHamTV. Then like that video and comment anything on that video, and that's how you guys can be entered in the contest. That's it. Well anyways, I'm interfering with the video. So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team Cyrex here, and today I'm coming at you with my updated Monarch deck profile for the post-April 11th, 2016 ban list. So I really hope you enjoy this deck profile. Of course, as I get to the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys some of the card choices and the reasons why I play them. For those of you who actually do not want to watch this deck profile, I completely understand it. I'll leave a link in the description box below of the deck list of this deck, so make sure you guys check it out. The deck list is in the description box below, and every single card listed in this entire video will be in the description box below, even with the side deck as well. So without further ado, let's get started, and I'll explain to you guys all my card choices as much as I can. Most cards in this deck are really self-explanatory, and you guys already seen Monarchs before, so I'll try to make this deck as quick as possible. So without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. Start with the monsters. Monsters is really self-explanatory. You want to play triple Aether. You guys don't know what Aether does. Aether basically interrupts a lot of combo plays during your opponent's turn, and you guys all know how broken Aether and Stormforth go really well together. So Aether is absolutely amazing for that purpose. Next, we're going to play triple Erebus. Erebus is really good, one of the best boss monsters in the deck. You want to see Erebus first turn, especially in Monarchs. You want to go first turn with this deck, since you know what, you'll get tons of advantage if you're going first, and especially if you can drop a first turn Erebus, nukes your opponent, nukes a card out of your opponent's hand, which is really amazing. So Erebus is really amazing for that, and it's a 2000 beater. And the really good thing about Erebus is that during either player's turn, you can ditch a Monarch spawn trap card from your hand to your graveyard to basically recycle back one of your Monarchs, bigger Monarchs from your graveyard to your hand. And the really good thing about Erebus is that you can also recycle Majesty's Feind from your graveyard to your hand as well. So Erebus is really amazing for that. And you know what, sometimes let's say you have an Erebus in grave and you have a dead Pandeism in hand, you can activate Erebus effect, ditch Pandeism to the graveyard, and activate Pandeism's effect in the graveyard to search 3 cards and add 1 card from your deck to your hand. So you know what, Erebus and Pandeism can go really well together. So triple Aether, triple Erebus. Next, we're going to play the one thestalos. This card is really good. I actually did not play in the last format. During my first place OCS build of Monarchs, I tended to focus more on the the Feind side of the deck. Focusing on facing the Dragopal matchup. But you know what? Since Dragopals are definitely out of the picture, I feel like thestalos needed to come back in his deck, and I tended not to focus as much on the Fiends in the main deck, so I put all the Fiends in the side deck, like Vandy's Fiend and things like that. So thestalos is really good. Being able to look at your opponent's hand first turn is really amazing. But other than that, if you have a first turn setup and you open up either one of these, I feel like it's best to go into Erebus first turn rather than thestalos, because you want to set up your graveyard rather than looking at your opponent's hand. Don't get me wrong, looking at your opponent's hand and getting information and nuking a card of their hand is really good, but you'd rather set up your graveyard more than if you open up Erebus and thestalos. So that's just my personal opinion. But if you open up 1-for-1 and you have a chance to go into any of these two, thestalos, don't get me wrong, is an amazing first turn. Looking at your opponent's hand, ditching a card out of your opponent's hand is absolutely amazing. But you know what? If I would have to choose between 2 cards, first turn, I would definitely go off with the Erebus, and then next turn, once I already have my graveyard set up, I can drop thestalos and look at my opponent's hand. So thestalos, nonetheless, this card is absolutely amazing in the deck. Next, we're going to play, of course, Kuraz, Der Light Monarch. This is a German Kuraz, really amazing. Kuraz during your opponent's turn is really great because, you can go Aether, Kuraz, pop your Kuraz and Aether, so that way that you can fizzle your opponent's Stormforth against the mirror match. So Kuraz is really amazing for that. And next, last but not least, for our bigger monsters, we're going to play double Majesty's Fiend. The reason why I only kept the Majesty's Fiend into the main deck, other than, keeping in Vandy's Fiend, is because Majesty's Fiend is really amazing against the PK Fire matchup. This card is phenomenal. It's a blowout against the PK Fire. Really good for the sole purpose that, they can't activate their effects. They can't special summon itself by using their effects. So Majesty's Fiend is just absolutely amazing for that. I love Majesty's Fiend. This card is really amazing. And the really good thing about Majesty's Fiend, and why I prefer Majesty's Fiend in the main deck over Vandy's Fiend, is that, Majesty's Fiend combo off really well with Tenacity of the Monarch. So you can, activate Tenacity, reveal Majesty's Fiend, and just search it off. And the same thing with Return of the Monarchs as well. Return of the Monarchs can search up Majesty's Fiend, unlike it cannot search up Vandy's Fiend. So that's pretty much it for boss monsters of the deck. Let's go off to our smaller monsters. You want to play triple Edea and triple Eidos. These cards are really self-explanatory. I love playing these cards. These cards are really good. Once your first turn Edea and Eidos resolves, you literally have 2 tributes per turn if you have these 2 cards in your graveyard, which is super, super nice. So Edea is really good. Eidos is really good at 3. Love this card, especially like in my personal opinion, the only way that you can break with this deck is either you draw a handful of monsters or a handful of small guys. So basically, if you open up Eidos or big monsters, you're pretty much in a set position. You can go Eidos into Majesty's Feind, or you go Eidos Domain into a big guy. But anyways, this engine is definitely worth it. The 3-3 is definitely my favorite. But yeah, this is my personal opinion. 3-3 definitely works really, really well for me. And last but not least, you play double Maxx. This card is absolutely phenomenal, especially against the PK Fire matchup. PK Fire, if you open up this card, especially going second against PK Fire, you literally stop them from their plays. If they don't stop, you literally just win the duel next turn, because you have resources like Stormforth and things like that to tribute off their monsters. So you don't even have to worry about anything. So if your opponent goes off while they're under Maxx, you basically win the duel, especially Monarchs. And Maxx is really good for the sole purpose that it gets you access into your resources really, really fast. So that's why I really love about Maxx in this deck. Let me just focus on that for you guys. Okay, there you go. So that's pretty much it. Double Maxx. That's pretty much it for the monsters. Off to our spells. Triple Tenacity. Search out the deck. Really, really good. And really, really good thing about this deck is that this deck did not get touched in the balance at all. So I'm super excited. Triple Pandeism. And by the way, guys, you guys all know how much I hate Monarchs. Even though I play Monarchs myself, I hate facing against the mirror match. It sucks. It's one of the worst ever. It's literally whoever outsmarts the other players just wins. That's how the mirror match works. And whoever runs out of Stormforth first loses. So triple Pandeism, really, really good. This card is broken. I don't know why this card exists. I don't even know Konami made this card, even though that this card adds consistency to the deck. But I feel like this card is too broken. Pandeism Monarch is really good. Gets you into all your resources, especially if you play triple copies of a card in the deck. You're guaranteed to get it off Pandeism anyways. So this card is just absolutely amazing in this deck. Next, play triple Domain. You have to play triple Domain. Locks on the PK Fire matchup. The only thing that this card does not stop is the Causal matchup. Anyways, you can basically make Domain your Erebus into level 6 and Stormforth your Cosmic Dark Destroyer, and you're pretty much in a set position. So Domain of the Monarchs is really amazing, and it's able to help you run over bigger monsters, since it makes your Erebus and Aether and thestalos 36, and it makes your what's it called, Majesty's Feind 32, so which is super, super nice. So Domain of the Monarchs, amazing. Next, you play one Return. I decided to play one Return. I actually might even want to bump this card up to 2. And you know what? I felt like once you activate this card and it resolves, you basically already so far ahead in the game. You really don't need a second one. You can also easily search out this card with Tenacity. If you need this card really, really bad first turn, you can easily Tenacity it and search a Return. Especially against the mirror match. Whoever literally drops this card first, you're way farther than your opponent in the game. It's like the same thing as a mirror match. Whoever drops the Beatrice first just wins. It's like the exact same theory for Return. If you drop the Return first before your opponent does, you're pretty much in a set position to basically guarantee you game for the next coming turn. So Return of the Monarchs is absolutely amazing. It searches out your Majesty's Feind against the PK Fire, searches out your Erebus, Aether, to interrupt a lot of their plays with Stormforth and things like that. So Return of the Monarchs, absolutely amazing. Next one to play one March of the Monarchs. The reason why I play March of the Monarchs is that Fogblade is actually a B. It pisses me off. I hate Fogblade. I hate any cards that basically targets my monsters. Especially, I see Erebus players maining Karma Cut and things like that. So you know what? If they Karma Cut your Erebus and all your Erebus in your grave, it's pretty much like the worst thing ever. So you know what? Karma Cut, this card just prevents your cards from being targeted. And let's say that your opponent Solemn strikes your monsters while you have this card face up in the field, your monsters will not get destroyed. So March of the Monarch is definitely, one of the things I actually considered a good main deck. For this upcoming format. So March of the Monarchs is really amazing. And next we're going to play triple Stormforth. Aside from Pantheism, this card is the second best card in the deck. Stormforth is absolutely amazing. You know what? Stormforth, I don't know why this card even exists as well. This card is so good. I hate this card. You don't know how good this card is. But you know what? Me playing it myself and tributing off the Cosmic Dark Destroyer, it's probably the best feeling ever. So Stormforth is really amazing. And the really good thing about Stormforth is that Stormforth and Aether, this card literally becomes a trap card during your opponent's turn, which is super, super nice. So triple Stormforth. Next we're going to play Freeze Blast with the Monarchs. This card is phenomenal. You can potentially activate this card like a million times in one turn if you're able to just keep recycling it. So basically, his first effect is that if you control a monster with 2400 or more attack and 1000 defense, target one set card on the field, destroy it. You can banish this card and one monarch spawn tracker from your graveyard, then target one set card on the field and destroy it. So basically, if you activate this card in one turn, you can potentially pop 2 set cards already, which is really, really good. You can potentially use this card 3 times by, you know what is it called? Adding it back with Edea, which is super, super nice. So Frost Blast on Monarchs is one of the greatest additions that actually came out into Infinite Gold, which I actually think that this card is such a really amazing main deck aside from March of the Monarchs. This card is really, really good. You can potentially pop 3 cards just in one turn. Next, we're going to play the one main Twin Twister. Twin Twister is really good because you can get rid of the back rows, same purpose as Frost Blast. Twin Twister, you get rid of the strikes, you get rid of the warnings, you basically clear out back rows to help you potentially OTK your opponent, which is really, really nice. The Twin Twister is really good, and especially if you open up Twin Twister and Pandeism, and you have no other cards to dish out the Pandeism, you can Twin Twister, send the Pandeism in the graveyard, you can Twin Twister, send the Edea, Twin Twister, send the Eidos, and things like that. So, cards in your graveyard can always activate. So this card can also be used as a discard outlet card to send your Pandeism, your dead Pandeism, your dead Ideas, or your... No, well, Ideas can never be dead. Well, it can be dead if you have no more Eidos in the deck, but anyways, you can send your Ideas to the graveyard, you can send your Eidos to the graveyard, and, all those cards have graveyard effects, so which is really, really nice. So Twin Twister is really amazing for that. So one Twin Twister, one Foolish Burial, and last but not least, 1 for 1. Foolish Burial is really good for the sole purpose that I can dump Erebus, I can dump Edea, I can basically dump anything to the graveyard. It's basically like the reinforcing army of the deck. And 1 for 1 is really good since it can tutor out your Edea. And if you open a 1 for 1, you basically have game. Legit. This card is just too good. And that's pretty much it for our spells. Let's go off to our traps. Traps is, I actually played the standard trap lineup that I always played. 1 Scolding, 1 Warning, and double the Prime Monarch. This card is phenomenal. Prime Monarch is really, really good. Yeah. So double Prime. Prime Monarch is really great because it always recycles back all of your Monarch spawn trap cards from your graveyard to your deck, and you can potentially draw 2 cards every single turn. So the Prime Monarch is really amazing. Solemn Sorting is really good. Negating the Twin Twister, negating the Solemn Warning, negating the Solemn Strike is just absolutely amazing. Sorting is really great because you know what? You have no set. The only thing that you have set is probably a Solemn Warning. Other than that, you're probably gonna have a face-up Prime on the field and things like that. So Solemn Scolding is always gonna be live in this deck. So that's pretty much it for our main deck. Let's go off to our side deck real quick. Side deck is always up to personal preference, but this is what I have so far for the side deck. So for the side deck, you want to play, of course, double Vanity's Fiend. This card is so sexy. Shout out to my boy Anthony, Sudbury Yu-Gi-Oh players for hooking me up with these sexy Vanity's Fiend. First edition, look at that. I actually finally pimped on my Monarch deck. Double Vanity's Fiend, which is super, super nice. Really good against the PK Fire matchup. I usually side this card in against PK Fire and the Cosmo matchup, and even Mermails as well. Well, Mermails not as much, but I would rather side in the Majesty. But other than that, PK Fire and Cosmo, this card is just a blowout card against those matchups. The third Maxx, double Effect Veiler, really, really good. 1 Regeki, that's second Scolding. The third Majesty's Fiend. I side this against the Mermails. This card is actually a blowout against the Mermail matchup as well. Great against Cosmos, great against PK Fire. This card is really versatile, and it's a walking floodgate of the deck, which is super, super nice. 1 Battle Fader, super, super sexy. I actually pulled this off in a pack opening. If you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure you guys check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. Make sure you guys just go look through that. It's one of the Christmas videos where I actually pulled the first OT Battle Fader off the Absolute Power Force, which is like phenomenal. It was crazy. 1 Battle Fader, 2 Twin Twister, and double Mystical Space Typhoon. To be honest, guys, every other matchup, every other game 2 and 3, the only thing I fear is Master Restricts or Anti-Spell Fragrance. So I put these cards in as much as possible. To be honest, most of the time, depending on the matchup that I'm facing, the only card that I usually side in are these cards right here. Is because I'm scared of Master Restrictions. I'm scared of Anti-Spell Fragrance. More than likely, I would never ever side more than 5 cards or 6 cards into any matchup, because you know what, these cards already do the job. I also made a Freeze Blast. I also made a 1 Twin Twister as well. So putting these cards in while having 2 of those back row destructions already in the deck make you already have 2 side deck cards already in against your opponent, adding 4 more, which is really, really good to hit those Master Tricks and hit those Anti-Spell Fragrance. So, which is really, really good. So, these cards are probably one of these cards are MVPs in the side deck, because these are the cards that I usually side in the most. So yeah, next we're gonna play, of course, 1 Fog King. Fog King is really personal, up to personal preference, but Fog King is really, really good because not a lot of Monarch players size Dark Hole and Regeki anymore, because Dragopals is pretty much dead. So Fog King, especially with March of the Monarchs on the field, you literally just win the game. against the Monarch matchup, so which is really, really nice. And next we're gonna play the second March of the Monarchs. I feel like this card is really, really good. Really good against PK Fire. Basically, really good against any deck that targets. So, March of the Monarchs is really nice. And last but not least, you play the 1 BLS, just for the fun of it. So, 1 BLS. And I actually win a lot of games with BLS because I always draw BLS into, off the Prime Monarch, which is absolutely amazing. And I lost so many times to this card, you know, at my locals to this guy named Eric. Top deck this card like a boss and always banishes my freaking Fog King, so, which is crazy. So you know what? I influenced me to decide this card. This card is phenomenal. BLS is really, really good. It's probably like a surprise factor in the deck. I've won so many games with this card. If you guys haven't yet checked my OCS final round with this card, I top decked this card for games. So it's absolutely amazing. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Let me know what you guys think about this Monarch deck profile. I know that this video was quite short, you know, in comparison to all my other deck profiles, because this deck is just really self-explanatory. The most thing that I had to explain was my side deck anyways, and some of the card choices in the main deck. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you guys enjoyed this deck profile, please give this video 100+ likes. I really appreciate it, guys. And you know what? Hopefully you guys can understand my explanations and my comparisons and my thoughts and my insights, things like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the you know, the good quality videos and things like that as well. I really appreciate you guys staying this long to watch my deck profile. So you know what? I want to put freaking best in the title because you know what? I spend time to you know, I pour my heart and soul for these videos for you guys. So I believe that it's the, you know, I believe that I can put best in the title. You know what? Because I believe that, you know, it is the best. It is the best that, you know, I spend my time to explain you guys all these card choices. I spend my time to get a new camera, to get great quality videos up, to, you know, explain all my side deck choices and things like that. Because, you know, some people just get a deck list and just show it to people and just like, yeah, here's the deck list, and they don't even explain anything. But I actually spend a lot of time trying to explain to you guys why I play these cards and things like that. So that's why I put best in my titles. And you know what? It's up to you guys if you guys want to agree or disagree, because that's what this community is for, right? If someone that does something that you don't agree with, then comment and be like, yo, I don't agree with this, and maybe you should play this instead of just hating on somebody like, yo, you're a clickbait, your deck profile sucks. And you know what? Honestly, I read those comments and it's like, yo, I just laugh and I just continue on with my day, because that's who I am. I'm a positive person. I'm not a negative person. If you guys don't think it's the best, then it's not the best, right? That's what the comment section is for you guys to say, Sam, you know what? This is not the best. You can incorporate this instead of discard. And I'll be like, you know what? Fine, cool. Thank you for telling me that. Like, you guys know what I mean. I love talking to you guys. I love all you guys. You guys all know that. You guys message me on my Facebook. I always reply. So make sure if you guys want to talk to me, message me on my Facebook. You can ask everybody in the comment section below. For those of you who has messaged me before, I always reply, and I always, you know, spend a good time conversing with people and, you know, just having a great time talking. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. For those of you who stayed this long, I freaking love you guys. And for those of you who were never here, I still freaking love you as well. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Enjoy the new ban list, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace!